My name is Alex, and I've always been drawn to the supernatural. My YouTube channel has been dedicated to exploring haunted places and uncovering eerie stories from the past. However, nothing could have prepared me for the chilling experience I'm about to share with you. This is the story of my encounter with a malevolent demon known as NU. It all began when I received an anonymous email with a tip about a place called Hollow House. The email claimed that Hollow House was haunted by a powerful demon named NU. Intrigued and always up for a new paranormal adventure, I packed my camera equipment and headed to the remote location. The drive to Hollow House was eerie in itself. The road was narrow, surrounded by thick, gnarled trees that seemed to reach out like skeletal hands. As I got closer to my destination, the feeling of unease in the pit of my stomach grew stronger. Still, my curiosity drove me forward. Hollow House loomed in the distance, a decrepit mansion shrouded in darkness. It was a massive, Gothic structure with ivy-covered walls and shattered windows. I couldn't help but wonder who had once lived in this forsaken place and what had led to its current state of decay. I parked my car in front of the house and began setting up my camera. The moon was full, casting an eerie glow over the mansion. The night was silent, except for the occasional rustling of leaves and the distant hooting of an owl. As I explored the grounds, I felt a growing sense of dread. It was as if the very air around me was heavy with malevolence. I made my way to the front entrance, my heart pounding in my chest. The door creaked open with a bone-chilling groan, revealing a pitch-black interior. My flashlight pierced the darkness, revealing a grand foyer with a grand staircase. The walls were adorned with faded portraits of a family that must have once called this place home. The air was stale, and the atmosphere was oppressive. I cautiously ascended the staircase, the wood creaking beneath my feet. At the top of the stairs, I entered a corridor lined with closed doors. I chose one at random and pushed it open. Inside was a bedroom frozen in time, as if the occupant had left in a hurry. Dust-covered furniture and a tattered canopy bed filled the room. As I recorded my findings, I heard a faint whisper like a soft breeze through the trees. It was almost unintelligible, but I could make out the word new. I dismissed it as my imagination playing tricks on me and continued exploring. I entered another room, and this time the whisper was louder, more insistent. "No," it hissed, sending a shiver down my spine. I knew I wasn't alone in Hollow House, but I couldn't see anyone or anything. My investigation took a terrifying turn when I entered what appeared to be a library. The room was filled with ancient books, their pages yellowed with age. In the center of the room stood a large, ornate mirror. I approached the mirror and trained my camera on it. My reflection stared back at me, but something was off. My reflection's eyes were pitch black, devoid of any humanity. And then, in a guttural voice, it whispered, "Nu is watching." I stumbled back in shock, my heart racing. I had to leave Hollow House, but as I turned to make my escape, the doors slammed shut, trapping me inside. Panic coursed through my veins as I frantically tried to open them, but they wouldn't budge. The room grew colder, and the whispers of Nu surrounded me from all sides. I could feel a malevolent presence closing in on me. I raised my camera, hoping to document whatever was happening. That's when I saw it, the apparition of Nu. It was a shadowy figure with glowing red eyes, hovering in the corner of the room. Its presence was overwhelming, suffocating. I could feel its hatred and malevolence wash over me like a wave. Nu began to move closer, its form shifting and contorting. It whispered my name, each syllable dripping with malice. I was paralyzed with fear, unable to move as it drew nearer. But then, with a burst of adrenaline, I managed to break free from the room. I ran down the stairs, not looking back, and burst through the front door. The night air was a welcome relief, and I didn't stop running until I reached my car. As I sped away from Hollow House, I couldn't shake the feeling that Nu was still watching me, its red eyes burning into my soul. I vowed never to return to that accursed place, but the memory of that night still haunts me. So, there you have it, my terrifying encounter with the demon Nun. Whether you believe in the supernatural or not, I can assure you that there are forces beyond our comprehension lurking in the darkness, waiting for the opportunity to reveal themselves. Be careful what you seek, for you may just find it, and it may be more horrifying than you ever imagined.